Hello. Welcome back. Time for Spacer's Choice. Right. Oh yeah, I can have two of these guys. What's this? Steel. Okay. Not gonna do that.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Okay. Open. Okay. Yeah, I forgot everything I was doing. It's been a while. Map, journal, tell me quests. Worst contact. He hasn't been able to get through to Jesse, but you could try. Sick bay. Oh yeah, this thing. Let's see if we can get into the sick bay without shooting people. No. This takes us to that other quest area. I mean, that person who gave us a quest. Hi, Mafuru. Can I go in here? I don't want to get shot.
Med base for crew only. Sorry, freighters gotta see their ship's sawbones.
Yep, that's the guy I accidentally killed. It was an accident. I swear it. Restricted. Yeah, see, I feel like if I go in here, I'm gonna get shot again. Alright, Ellie, maybe I need to build up some rep with these people before I can go in there. What was my other quest? Side quest. Terra 2. Local doctors. Empty man. Tracking down someone who can Fallbrook on Monarch, okay. Thanks. Can I hit it off? Check in with party back on the ship. Hey, we can do this. That's right here. Bells, shells. Neat. The SS Unreliable. Hopping on a ship, hopping on a ship. Okay, where are you? You know, we could have just talked outside.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
As long as it's not rectal. I hate taking my temperature rectally. Ship about to blow up. Hold that thought or something else. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Okay. Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
I don't think it's a poem. I think she's just telling you she fixed an engine and it was good. So Jinlei wants you to give her a tune-up? I don't get it.
It's like a metaphor, Captain. I think? Oh, see, this is why poetry throws me off my bearings. If it ain't a metaphor, that worries me more.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Okay. You're about the warmest person I met. To hell with them. Could just be nerves. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. That sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks have said the same about me. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it.
Folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical. You start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
No
Actually,
problem.
another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go.
Open it.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Well, that went downhill fast. You're looking her up. Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close. Not anymore. That's pretty personal to put a message. Is she cheating on you? Huh, and perception.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
Probably last week.
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Drinking solves everything. It's what you want next time we hit the Groundbreaker. Drinks are on me. Are you sure you can hold your liquor? I don't think drinking is going to solve the problem. Would it be easier to talk to her about this Isabel in person?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
What's happening? Skills. Time for skills and perks. Ooh, let me pick my perks first. Dilation, damage on alone, walk speed, sprint speed, companion crit, science weapon, magazine, damage per flaw, additional ammo, fast travel while encumbered, XP, vendor prices. 65% less movement penalty to accuracy. Chance to reset a companion ability on each crit. Chance to reset when using other companions ability. TTD restored per kill. Oh, time dilation. Chance to, I read that. Science weapon damage, companion ability cooldowns for each of your skill. Health restored per kill, 25 movement. Bonus to extra headshot, weak spot damage. I'm not that accurate. Consumable weight down 50%. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. From your companions? Okay. 5 meter interactable highlight range. Ooh, I kind of like that. Vendor buying prices. Wait, what? Oh, they pay you more. Okay. Quiet weapon damage. All skills plus 5 if no companions. All skills plus 10 if no companions recruited. I always have companions though. 10 to dialogue skills. Ooh, I kind of want that too. Let's do the dialogue skills. I like talking. Apply. Skills. I forgot what we needed for something. Oh, I think we failed that check anyways. It was talking to someone. Yeah. That reminds me, I should probably increase my dialogue skills. Let's get Intimidate up to 50 at least. Okay, there we go. And, doop 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 doop. Ranged. I can specifically do handguns. That's interesting. Yeah, sure. Let's get back. Are you going drinking? I'm going to the bar. Oh, select companions? Yeah, sure. Running to the bar, running to the bar, running to the bar. Velkoi.
Rizzo's Dribbleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
I don't want punch.
So,
Is
how's
Halcyon
this work?
reinterrupt your
Do we
regular
get a table, stand in a corner?
story?
I don't know. I've never been to a space bar before. It's kind of new. Oh hey, Reggie's Oddity. How's it going? Oh, welcome in. You want to see me Sunday at 1 p.m. Okay. That sounds good. The Inanimate
Okay,
Carbon
so-
Bar.
What are we drinking? You're the expert?
I
Oh,
sure
don't
am.
worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Oh, you're buying? Awesome. Perception. Oh, why is this locked? Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous. Not much of a drinker. Start slow. You're new to the loosening up thing about wine. If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient. This might take a while. How about wine? I think girls like wine, right?
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but
What?
ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Where'd you get that bottle?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically, enjoying a drink with your friends, going on a grand adventure. Going on a grand adventure. How about drink with friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I know what that
You wanna
means.
know what I think?
I don't.
I think you should write what you want to say down on your hand. Always worked for me.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled. Beats me. You got a rough tracks. Yeah, start by telling me.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Maybe Isabel's the name of that engine she was talking about. I don't know. Write the message you haven't said. No one sends talking about vaguely sensual portrait to someone they don't like. Could you be overthinking it? No one sends terrible poetry.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
Poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff. What'd she actually write in the message you haven't said? Poem touch.
Wait. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
So, Parvati, you gonna read this poem for us, or do we have to turn down the lights first?
What is this? What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
No, I don't think so.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Persuade. Let's get you some water. Alright, same as before. Maybe you should go out your head and standing. You spent too much time here. Let's go. I want to use this just because it's a skill.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Where'd you get that
Good
water?
thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
I think you should write her a poem. You know what that means, Riggs Oddity? Okay. That's good stuff, man. About what? I'm so scared. You need to get over it.
Figuring feelings ain't so easy as saying words, Captain. Someone so brave as you, well, you can't understand. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions. If I know, I'm just here for the booze. There's an easy way.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate ways. We have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection. Are you afraid of being rejected? So you're afraid of disappointing her? You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
It sounded more profound in my head. The only thing you can control is you. Try to manage how this feeling will drive you crazy. Only thing you can control is you.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
That's normal. Something to work on then. We all do. So what? We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So are you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still unsure? Yes, just ask her. Determination? Don't ask my opinion. What does the boost tell you? Persuade.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
What's that oddity? Literally having human interactions in the virtual realm? This is totally real. Real human interactions. Wait, what? What are we doing? Journal me. Drinking. Take Parvati back to the ship. Okay.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. A salt sour candy
Yinger, welcome to the stream.
berry flavored snack. Stop it. Do it.
It sure is. Reggie and the Oddity. How have you been? Oh, god dang it. F is not jump. I've been playing Dauntless and F is jump in Dauntless. That's why I hit F to jump. Just get here. Packing your bags. Cool. Where you headed? If you don't mind my asking. Just thinking a band name. Yeah, Reggie and the Oddities. That'd make a good band name.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Toronto for the warm weather. Oddity, that was obviously a joke. Glad to hear it. Did you talk to Junlei? If I know one thing, it's how to stave off hangovers. Was it something you wanted, or did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far. Not to ask for spoilers, we'll be drinking again tonight. Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Yeah, the streets aren't safe, especially with Oddity about. So maybe there won't be any surprise. So Junlei does like you, and she said in the most awkward way possible. Wait, is she talking about you? Isabel Price as well. Big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding. So Junlei does like you.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
We did it. So you're going to Uruguay and Argentina. Cool. That's pretty nice. I've never been to the South American continent yet. One day. Buenos Aires.
I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Watch the 8th. What the? Okay. Alright, settle in, kids. We're gonna watch some TV.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Just tell me what to do. Yeah, sound like you've been to Sound Sounds like you've been to Monarch. Can you just send him a message?
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Escape winter here and go summer down south? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Where should I start? Hotbed of political activity sounds like one. Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions for
Come see
you.
me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Alright.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
I hope I don't disappoint them. Okay. Where are we going? No Night Without Stars. Ooh, what is this? I do want to watch this. Come on. Let's watch.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Movie. Should visit him. Lionel Messi. I don't know if you'd, or if his guards would let you in. Anyways, I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me? Okay.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
Yeah.
No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay. Entertainment, got a minute talk. Let's, oh yeah, here we go. Aether Wave drama. Let's watch.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Shh. Starting. Here comes 2.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those 2 informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. we agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
No, Yinger, I am not Mateys. Don't listen to Oddity. And I am also not Reggie Grand Cherokee. Okay, you may address me as Mr. Alright, boring. Ada, let's watch something else. How about I just call you Lou? I like that answer. I don't like your attitude. I'm gonna do this. Lou.
How about not?
Okay, Lou. I think I'm gonna go with that.
I apologize if I've struck too familiar a tone for your tastes. Let me get right to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead.
That's terrible.
Her death
Who is
the
she?
tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was to come to me. What does this have to do with me? Halcyon Helen's dead. Oh no, the chief of the savages finally got her.
Is this some kind of sick joke? This is the freelancer we're trying to hire.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Having trouble seeing the death of a two-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to this colony. Never heard of Sublight Underground. Yeah.
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Piraeus Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Let them argue. Dumb handguns. Wave your gun in the air. That sounds funny. Gentlemen, please. You're both idiots. Can we get back to the point? I'm gonna wave my gun in the air.
Merciful law, I think he's serious. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Regisaurus. I like the sound of that. Shouldn't this be a constable's job? Constable? Just how many people are involved in this communication? I like this.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
That means they're gonna make out.
Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been pretty popular. You seem to have some issues. You seem competent. You could have dealt with this. Yeah.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Nothing I can't handle. You sound a bit worn out. Sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
They seem like jackasses. Tell them they're not them. They're not very likable. Jackasses.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Me too. Helen must have been pretty popular. For death could put an end to your operation.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Alright, I got what I need.
Terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch the Halcyon Helen's killer. What can you tell me about Eridanos? I don't trust me.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows. Desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Okay, thanks, Ada. What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Thanks, Ada. Huh, what's happening? Skills. I got skills. They're multiplying. Do I want more guns? More dialogue? Wait, there was something I didn't have. I don't remember. Oh, I think it was this stuff. Companions do special attacks. Inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get... sure. I have a concussion. Lockpick. You know what? That seems like a good... I don't know though. Kind of want to get my tech up. Let's do some tech. There we go. Apply that. Oh, these people have also leveled. What skill? Persuade. Melee, armor rating, range damage. Let's give him more range damage. Oh, he's got more skills. Chance to reset, ability, companion ability damage, equip time, range weapon reload. Damage to corporate, yeah, let's do the reload. Oh, I can't. Okay. That's just telling me that's the next. Okay. Alright. That's fine. What do you got? 10% chance to extract mods, 10% melee, 5 armor, 10 ranged. Yeah, just range damage seems good all around. And what's this? Vicar. He's also leveled. Dialogue combat effect duration. I don't know what that means. So range damage it is. Oddity. I don't... Maybe he did leave. I don't know if he's... Yeah, I think he left. I don't know where he went. Maybe he got tired of Reggie's time. Okay. This seems like a cool quest. Let's do this. Eridanos. Eridanos. Here we go. But
Eridanos, recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death. How exciting.
Okay. Let's get off the ship.
Good luck, Captain.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna take these two. Oh no, she's dead. Oh, movie time. Yeah, my companion's outfits. Yeah. It's just crazy stuff. Alright, this is cool. It's like a big ass palace over there. Oh, big building. What's that? GC? Can I zoom in? No. Maybe, yeah, no, okay, alright.
You know, we don't have to catch Helen's killer right this second. Maybe we ought to take in the sights.
Okay, Felix, this doesn't seem... Oh, here we go. I knew this was an elevator. I was just, testing you guys.
Hello there.
Nice
Your
hat.
atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
The companions look dorky. Yeah. That's our crew, our entire dorky crew. He's gonna grab my bags and take me to the ballroom. Can you fill me on the details? What's the mood? That all sounds great. I was promised a room. Can you fill me in on the details?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom.
You did it.
Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable.
Inconsolable.
Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Hey, Black Hole Birdie may be a savage brute on the field of honor, but he's no killer.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure? Typical show business? That's great. Can you show me the room? Was she divisive?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
He's got Steve from Stranger Things hair. Or, yeah, Stranger Things. This guy? Bellhop Norval? I guess. Or are you talking about the, my other partner, companion guy? How'd she get so famous? She made some bad choices. I don't care about a back channel. How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's. Was a product release a big deal? Hope they keep it cancelled. Thought you worked for Slug.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags? I don't need you to take any bags. Bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
You don't? Maybe you should take that stupid hat off. I want to say that, but let's see. Of course I do. You tell me you don't? Oh, this is exactly what I said. Lie. No, that would be ridiculous. No, that would be ridiculous. I just wear whatever I strip off my enemy's corpses. Of course I do. You tell me you don't?
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Why did you say unravel so weird? Take that stupid hat off. Felix, let me see your hat. I mean your face. Felix. Okay. Never mind. I think I must have had something in my ear.
We aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown. No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any idea who I am? I could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork before you had the time to cry out for your supervisor.
I'm sure you could, but we fed our last box of grievance forms into the incinerator a few months ago. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime?
I cannot believe this.
Greetings, Inspector.
Who saw that?
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
That's a silly hat.
Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage.
Thank you. It's a cool picture.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Grand colon. That's just funny. Oh God! I keep doing that.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
He looks straight at us. That's funny.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Nope. Look at those trees. They look pretty. Hey, look, multicolored smoke over there. Welcome to the Grand Colon.
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Why are you wearing murder leather gloves? Anyways, get out of my way. I need to talk to this guy.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
I am so sorry. I thought you were a dude. Right. You happen to have my room key. I need to find Constable Keene. Who? I don't need any help. Constable Keene. Give me.
With Dr. Goodnight. Oh, and the victim, of course. In the grand ballroom.
Ballroom Blitz. Didn't see the grand ballroom on my way in.
Oh, the ballroom's right behind the tower elevators. Swing a left or a right, then cut through the crowd of spectators. You can't miss it.
They're just letting spectators watch.
The Grand Colonial front desk warmly welcome.
Yeah, okay. Key. I want to check if my room was ready yet.
Of course. Allow me to just pull up your info. It looks like you'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keene should be waiting for you in the grand ballroom.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home.
It's a stupid hat. Needler. Suits your every need. Fillable with a wide variety of fast-acting combat chemicals. Interesting.
Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Right, that's her husband. Oh god. Hey everybody, look, there's a dead body in there.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Skip pleasantries, I'm ready to begin. Constable Keene, nice to meet you. I was actually looking for the bar. Constable Keene, nice to meet you.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on? Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Guessing you're talking about a body. What have you got, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Another device.
To hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
What does this do? Engineering. What does this do?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of magnification. And that's the long and short of it. Brilliant, don't you think?
Nod and smile.
Go on then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Thanks to the half genius, half mad scientist, Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted discrepancy something or other, handy device, investigation, send a weapon slot before you continue. Okay. Oh, here it is. Put it right here. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming into the scope. Press the interact button to analyze it. Let us analyze. Ooh, cartridge. Can I take this? It doesn't say I'm stealing. I'm gonna take this cartridge, okay?
Captain, please show a little respect.
Can you not? Oh, I have to. I gotta keep holding it. What's this? It's purple. Can I not analyze it? Oh, I gotta hold it. Oh, there we go. Footprints.
The
Analyze.
discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification?
Yeah, let's do it. Engineering, guys. You've been designed with the module. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Taste the dirt. Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of the footprints match anything you have on record? I am going to taste the dirt.
Oh no, Captain, please don't taste the dirt, and I'm too late.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of the
Footprint is a
footprint.
tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Well, I'm stumped.
I'm pretty sure she was in the Purpleberry Orchards. In fact, it's kinda obvious.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay. Wow, what's happening? Again? So quick? Why I just keep getting points? Sure, let's do some more tech. Let's get that to 40, and yeah, let's get my dialogue up a bit. There we go. Apply. Let's get some perks here. What was the other one I wanted? Oh yeah, this one. Highlight interactable range. Apply. Journal. Check into the penthouse suite. I feel like there was more things to investigate other than just the footprints. Oh, analyze, here we go.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky B.
B? Figured it out. She wanted some Borst.
Likelihood of Helen using her final moments to spell the first letter of the food she was craving, 0.0002%.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Well, if you're so smart, what do you think it means?
Now simulating conjecture in hypothesis module. Hypothesis. This letter indicates the name of Helen's assailant.
Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here? Hey, his name starts with a B.
I was wondering about that. Before we arrived, I heard something on the aether waves about Black Hole Birdie taken up at the Grand Colonial.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database. B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of it.
Evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
I did it. Thanks. Let's see. What else? Anything else? I'm not seeing any purple wispy things. Ooh, something up here. Oh, that's just the lights. Nope, I guess that's it for clues.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Look at these people, gawking over Helen's corpse. Bunch of parasites.
Give me the room.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Well, you could give me a room. Grand Colonial sure is interesting. You got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them? Hey, let's see what we can find about
My apologies,
B
Inspector,
guy.
but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip.
Right.
About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Notice anything about Helen before she died? Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here. Helen's co-star Woolrich. You have any reason to want her dead? Let's notice.
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
I heard Black Hole Birdie was here.
Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Seems like a waste of bits, but okay. Helen's co-star Woolrich.
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Interesting. That's enough gossip.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
My feet hurt. I like my reputations. I let my reputation speak for me. Freelance captain, changing colony, one high-stakes encounter at a time. Yeah.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
Okay. No one seems to talk much about the lower levels. Whoops.
If you're sure.
I didn't know where my fingers were.
It certainly is a marvel.
Yeah, okay.
Please.
No one seems to talk about the lower levels.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
Sewers? You can't tell me there's nothing of interest in the entire half of the hotel? Guess you don't lump yourselves in with other workers? Not mincing words, huh? Let me go to the You can honestly tell me...
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But
Okay.
I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Interesting.
Who would be interested?
Guess you don't, not mincing words.
Oh no, Inspector, sir. I live down there too. But that doesn't mean I plan to abide in the bowels of the Grand Colonial forever. The best thing about Sublight compared to other organizations is the potential for upward mobility. We bottom rungers get in, do our job, do it well, then move up and on. This is but one rung on the grand ladder of life, you see?
Not mincing words.
Of course, your interest is my pleasure, as dictated by Mr. Kincannon, Inspector.
Okay.
If you're sure.
Goodbye. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta ask him about the...
How may I be of assistance?
Just give me the choice. Room.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
And whomst was this last person?
You think you're tough, waving that thing around?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Did you know the victim?
Oh, of course. That is, maybe not on a personal level, but I'm one of her biggest fans. Even started an association of like-minded individuals. I'd lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't done it for us. Still, there goes my hopes of a Terran Monarch reunion episode.
There are other celebrities, right?
Sorry, friend, but I guess you don't get it. Helen was special, had a certain quality about her, like she would really go out and fight injustice. You look at Woolrich, and no disrespect to the man, but you just don't get the same feeling. He reminds me more of a vacuum suit without nobody in it. Don't tell him I said that. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
Curious about you. How did you get to be a bellhop?
Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you?
No.
Used to be in a mighty mean line of work. Been shot at 35 times. That is, I've been near people who were shot at 35 times. But to be honest, I never really enjoyed it, you know? It's one thing to tightrope walk between life and death every day, but for just a handful of bits? Nah. When this position came up, I jumped on it and made a lateral move from sublight to slug. I ain't ever looked back.
I thought slug and sublight didn't engage much. How did you move from one to the other?
Well, slug is something like an offshoot of sublight. It ain't too difficult to pivot from one part of the same company to another. Disconnects or no. That said, my departure may have been somewhat hasty.
Sneak. Oh, I don't have enough sneak. What happened?
Well, you could call it a small lapse in judgment. Basically, I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it turns out, it belonged to a wealthy Byzantine who used it only to vacation. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Still, I figured it was a good time to turn tail, in case that ever changed.
I see. Got any good stories?
Stories? Huh. Actually, I think I got a couple now that you mention it. When I was first starting out here, I got lost in the lower levels of the Colonial. Guess you not, I ran into a giant purple sprat. Of course, I'd been drinking a little that day.
How different is working with Slug?
Well, Slug is more trustworthy for one thing, where Sublight is all about back alleys and backstabbing. Slug can be trusted not to salvage your ship when you turn your head.
Back to my other questions. Mind if I ask you about the crime scene?
Please do.
You want to give me details on how you found the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the ballroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period.
5
Hell
hours?
yeah. Thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Mm-hmm. Did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did.
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
Okay.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing?
Uh-huh.
No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
Persuade. I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability. And didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think. Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
What's the deal with the profit of profitability? She a guest? Why didn't Helen get along? What's the deal?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't they get along?
Or as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the profit was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more. I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Got any idea who might have killed her?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Okay. Just be careful out there. Just want to check his feet.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Jesus, we gotta talk to the elevators too. Oh no, don't worry, lady. I'll get you out of there.
Huh? I'm not trapped anywhere. Oh, wait, I get it. This is one of Norville's pranks. Almost got me that time, Norville. Now, can I bring you to an authorized floor?
Bring me... Ooh, I'd like to see the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor.
Then why did you give me the option? Get me to the penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Ooh, is that, whatever... Helen? Looking for clues. That's a pretty awesome penthouse, actually. Purple berry, vodka, wine. Hey, what's that? Vicar Max, what are you doing here? What's this? Spatial acuity sensor apparatus. Okay. It's mine now. Workbench. It's notice attached an object belonging that exceeds or otherwise violates hotel regulation. Leaving this object on the hotel premises will result to the 500 bit fee per day of unlawful storage. Your earliest convenience, please remove this object belonging and pay any outstanding fees. Okay, so they didn't want this workbench here. Rum. Ooh, more drinks. What's this? Ooh, someone left money laying around. I'll take it. Purple berry munch. More drinks, more snacks. Cigarette lighter. Okay. Can we smoke in this game? Borstwurst. How do I get to the... How do I... What? Oh.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them. You mean Ruth Bellamy? How did I know that? Yeah, let's say that.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people. Any publicity is good, but I just turned this into an ad. Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stoppingly good. I get it.
I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Helen was at the orchards before her death. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards. Yeah.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
I'll bear that in mind. You can't keep your people under control, Ludvico. So he locks the doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all. Yeah.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Alright, let's go. Purple berry. Wait, yeah, I think we looked at everything here.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
It was great. It was fine. I'm just here to investigate. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
The lobby exit. The lobby? Or actually exit. Yeah. If it's brown, drink it down. Now, the orchards. This way. La 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 la, la 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 la. So nice flowers. Pool Plaza.
Ugh. Smells worse than rancid salt tuna. Oh, I think it's coming from the pool.
The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
Okay. Rules: no running, brisk walking, galloping, prancing. I was prancing earlier. Lingering on pool's ground without a lingering pass, 2,000 bits. No splashing water higher than 3.48 feet. Roughhousing without a roughhousing pass. No swimming or lounging without food or drink in hand. Failure to adhere to these rules result in a fine. Fine will be multiplied by the power of the number of rules you've broken. There is no maximum fine amount. Hey, that's a cool way of doing things.
Hello? Did you hear me before? The pool plaza's closed.
Okay,
There ain't even no water.
Dolph. What's this? This thing shoots.
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the Purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
80% fertilizer. What's that? Mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals inserted above through the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filtering's plating. Arion was here. That's great. Interesting. Let's see if I can talk to this Dolph guy. Nice shorts. They're not even shorts. Oh my god.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. Of course, I guess it don't much matter, seeing as how you already went and stood in the water, pointing a fancy contraption around. I guess
sure
it's no
did.
business of mine, but Is investigating a pool part of your job?
No, it isn't. It is. There could have been evidence in that pool.
Gee, I hadn't thought of that. You're pretty sharp.
I sure am.
As you might guess, the pool's closed to the public for the moment. Some of the guests ain't taken kindly to it, but it's better than giving folks diseases.
Is it? Found traces of fertilizer. Is that normal? Why are people upset? Fertilizer.
Hell no, it ain't normal. Almighty, that's a screw-up like none I've ever seen. Almost seems foolish enough it must have been done on purpose. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Is he dead or something? Something about this sounds off-kilter. I'd like to take a look around. Face down in his own spit. Yeah, what?
Look, I call it how I see it. They found the poor slackwit alongside syringes enough to put down a herd of mantisaurs. His family will have to be fined.
Is he
Rizzo
dead?
should have been more careful about who they hired. They're lucky nothing got permanently damaged.
Is he dead? Sounds a little off-kilter.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you can talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
Looks like chemicals can be added to the pool filter. I'm gonna attempt to make a pool cleaner.
All sounds right by me. It'll be nice to actually have guests to guard. Sinuses that work.
You will be paying me, of course. The sooner I can get rid of this odor, the better.
Sorry, did you say something? I couldn't hear over the smell. Sound. What'd you say?
Got some questions about the
As long
pool.
as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like.
Pretty heavily armed for a pool guard. Rizzo's hired someone to do the cleaning. Pool guard.
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Said Rizzo's hired someone.
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got Tripicale for brains, but that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things.
Or he was
Sounds
drugged.
good to me.
I'll be on my way.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Parvati. What's this? I don't want one of those. Actually, it's free. I can dismantle it. Parts, you know. All guests, management urgently requests you refrain from using tossball equipment on the sudden death knockout courts. Guests using the court have not signed the proper paperwork for death and dismemberment by any equipment other than knockout rackets. Any hemorrhages, brain damage, or life-threatening concussions caused due to tossball-related mischief will result in extensive fines. Should you desperately wish to sate your tossball recreation needs, management recommends you visit the Rizzo's Rangers on the second VIP guest floor. Slug is not responsible for any guests beaten to death by the Rangers during scrimmage matches. Hey, wasn't this guy part of Rizzo's? Oh no, I think he faced them or something. What's this? Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich as Chief of the Savages. Featuring real monsters from the Doom world. That's him, huh? Oh, welcome back, Yinger. How was your trip to the grocery store or wherever store you went to? Back with a vengeance. Nice. Phineas, well, is dead or alive? Ooh, that's the guy the guy we don't know. No one heard that. Fabulous Birdie the Black Hole Holcomb of the Rizzo's Rangers. Interesting.
I hope the murderer is caught soon. This lockdown is truly hampering my schedule for the week.
Agreed. I was supposed to go back to Byzantium today to play cards with the vice CEO of Hammersmith. What about you?
Oh, I was too. But it wasn't the vice CEO, it was the president of the company.
Really? What's her name?
If you don't know, then maybe you should try to be a little more cultured.
Sounds like a bunch of BS to me.
I can't believe Helen's gone.
Rizzo's
We're
Purple
never
Berry
going
Crunch.
to get a sequel to
Sugar
Terror
Flakes
on
and
Monarch.
Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12%
Okay,
crunch.
okay, shut up. You got a lot of snacks for the trip. Granola bars, oatmeal, smoked almonds, blueberry almonds, beef jerky. Ah, that sounds awesome. Beef jerky. Ah, I can use some beef jerky right now. Rizzo Security. Purpleberry Orchards. Meh. Lily, I need to talk to you for some reason that I will remember as soon as I see
Matthias, if you've
the
lost your
dialogue.
rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
No. Are you okay? You sound a little tightly wound. Who's Matthias? Pulgar told me to talk to you. Who's Matthias?
An idiot. I suspect he's avoiding me, actually, which is the first smart thing he's done all month. Sorry, but do you need something? Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Is it Matthias? I'm just gonna go with Matthias.
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
Missing person? I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
I'll look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. But also...
Inspector, you find my missing man?
No. I just literally talked to you. Are you in charge of slug security? Oh. Why is my screen so zoomed in? Oh my god, you're right. It is zoomed in. Oh geez, it's been like this the whole time. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I got a new monitor, and maybe that changed the resolution. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like cutting off the entire bottom half of the screen there. See, this is the kind of stuff I should have fixed. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just switch to this. Okay, let me see if I switch back. Is that better? Yeah, I think it's not cutting out the bottom. Should be able to see it now. No, what? Okay. Let's see.
Inspector.
Okay.
Find my missing man?
Okay, it's good. Oh, thank God. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, it's because I got a bigger monitor and I guess the screen resolution messed up. Ah, man. So the last whole hour of my, hour and a half was all zoomed in. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Thanks for pointing that out. Are you in charge of Slug?
Nah, I only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric does most of the maneuvering for Eridanos proper. I don't envy him. The only thing worse than babysitting a couple of hot-headed, overgrown children would be babysitting the entire lot of them.
70-inch? No. That's insane. No, I got a 32-inch. There was a sale on one on Newegg, which was really crazy. It was like $200, which was a good deal. I haven't seen any 32-inch ones that are less at this pixel density and with refresh rate. Don't envy him, babysitting a couple hothead. If you hate managing people, why don't you ask for transfer? You seem different than most Slug agents.
You mean I can hold a rifle and walk without falling down? Yeah, I'm different from most Slug employees in that way. And only in that way. Anyone who says otherwise should be reported to me personally.
Hiding something, huh?
I feel like our relationship would be more copacetic if you dropped this line of questioning.
Persuade. Do I look like a reasonable person? Or do I look like someone who'll keep pestering you until you snap?
Oh, good. And here I was thinking that today was going along too smoothly. I might have used to work for Auntie Cleo. Might have been security manager of a small pharmaceutical lab. After workplace spat number 175, I decided to defect. Defection isn't taken lightly. Can't go back, so now I'm Slug for life.
Yeah. 200 and Canadian Monopoly money is like $1.50. Yeah. Yeah, definitely be cheaper there in US monies. If you hate managing people, Pulgar told me to talk to you.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. I put him on pool duty to keep him away from me, and now he's up my ass more than ever. How hard could it possibly be to guard a void-damned pool?
If you hate managing people...
We talked about this, remember? Defected to Slug? I get too uppity, I might end up unemployed. Permanently.
Okay, I'm leaving. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-boop, doop-a-doop-doo. Ooh, stuff. Ammo. Actually, is this thing an actual weapon? Oh, it's a handgun. But it does really crappy damage. And it uses energy ammo? Okay. Let's just leave it at that. Is this a floating island? Wait a minute, everything's floating. This is crazy. Check out those giant ass engines. Wowza. That's quite the view. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Hold up. I see danger. Pick it.
Done and done.
Bunch of dead sprats around. What? What's going on? Oh wait, this isn't. I thought that was Parvati because she's wearing the same helmet. Okay, hold on. Where are you? Oh, okay. I didn't realize my health was that low. Continue.
Inspector, you find my miss?
Okay, we finished that conversation. Oh, stuff to steal. Oh, this is actual stealing though. Can I talk to you?
I could never work for Slug. They're not recognized by the board.
Jeweled ring. Okay, this time I'm ready. I'm ready. Yep, rest in peace. I didn't even realize I was that close to death. Oh yeah, Felix. I see his picture on the side there. He does look like Steve. Yeah, it's funny.
Take a look inside.
Yeah, I'm taking it all. Aha.
Got it. Heads down.
Marauder lookout. Someone else over here too. Sneak around. No, that didn't work. I thought that was a stealth takedown, but that's not. Oh, what? Am I in like a really high level area or something? Should I not be here? Yeah, they're messing me up real bad. No, I don't think this is DLC. I think this is just part of the story.
All in the wrist.
Or, wait a minute, actually, you might be right. Radio Free Monarch. Yeah, this actually might be DLC, you're right. Murder on Eridanos. Oh. I didn't even notice. Well, that's interesting. Okay. That can open. Jesus. No, I healed. Wasn't good enough. It does seem kind of DLC here, right? It's like a separate thing going on here. So what level are these guys? I can't even tell. And the weapons I got are supposed to be pretty high level. Well, the damage anyways. 400, 347. Yeah, I'm using the highest one I got. Let's try this one more time. I just might be out of my depths here. Yeah, like my gun's not even dropping their health bars that much. Run away! What?
Hold on! I don't think that's working, boss!
Yeah. They just literally two-hit me. Okay, well. Yeah, this is pretty big gun. The stuff face doesn't seem like I'm supposed to be here. Oh, I wanted to know what's happening here. Well, I think I should level up before I come back here. This seems like I'm gonna keep dying too much. Or, purple berry. Investigate the wilderness checkpoint. Where's that? Okay, let's try going that way. Or actually, what's the other? Pool where horror dwelt. Investigate the sun parlor. That's also in that direction. Okay, 250. 230. That's closer. Let's go to that. Mushrooms. Yeah, I gotta get good.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Budge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Auto mechanical deck, okay. Hello, slug sweeper.
We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
That's cool. No one can see me. Ooh, so much stuff. Bracelet. Ammo, bits, weapon parts. Oh god, I'm stuck. Vending machine. Actually, let me see if I can sell some junk. Toss ball stick. Stun baton. Oh wait, another toss ball stick. Toss ball blocker. Hey, I got a shock stick already. Whoa, this one's way better. I got some other stuff. Actually, hold on. Did I get better armor? 17. Yeah, this is 30. That would have helped. Okay, sneak 3. This gives me perception, interactable highlight range, extra damage. Yeah, this is way better. Give me that. Oh shit. Okay, this is not killing them either. Jeez. No. I get the distinct feeling that I am not supposed to be here yet. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go on with the main quest and we'll do this some other time. Which Which way to the ship? Ouch. I believe this was the way out.
How many bits I've spent at the Grand Colonial? Is my package worth nothing to you?
This is free?
I'm sure you've spent a lot, sir, but unfortunately we can't make any exceptions.
Can't make any.
Cool, free stuff here. Well, this isn't free. What's all this then? Terminal. Lily. Oh, she's in here. Okay. Well, okay. We'll come back and do stuff here later. Hold up. Where's my ship? Workbench. Isn't this where I came in? Oh, right. It's an elevator. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see how the story ended, but this seems like a really high level area. Like, my weapon was barely doing any damage to them. I unloaded an entire clip of these 60 rounds onto one of those beasts, and it just didn't die. Okay, let's see. Quest, side quest, Doom that came to Roseway. Let's just start at the top. What? Roseway. Take me to it.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Thank you.
Do return in one.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
Auntie Cleo's better than nature. What's this? Captain's identification terminal to initiate remote landing. No. Do I still have this? Yeah. Let me put my other gun back on. Vending machine. What do you sell? Oh, okay. Some mods and such. A bunch of food that I'll never eat. More mods and stuff, okay. I'll take free stuff, sure. Ooh, more free stuff. Nope, can't jump up there. Lockpicks, yes. Don't you come at me. I'll kill you.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Well, that's not confidence inspiring. Let's go. I'm just hearing noises. It's kind of creeping me out. This looks really pretty though. Look at these trees. This town's pretty run down. Oh. Raptidon Mauler. Oh, Jesus. Oh, at least these guys die. You okay? You look like you have acid on you. Raptidons. Scientist with her head bit off. Service award. Okay. It's just like Manitoba. You know, I've never been to Manitoba, so I couldn't tell you. Can't go in there.
Is that gunfire?
Jeez, a lot of stuff here to loot. Roseway. Miracle on the Frontier. Oh, hello, scientist. That's mine. I'm taking it. Ooh, that's an elite trooper armor or something. 26. What am I wearing? Garbage. What does this give me? Block and... oh, my stealth skills go down. And I lose tech skills. Whatever, it's more armor. Felix, what armor are you wearing? 9, only 11 armor. Yeah, why you wear this? 12. Isn't this what I'm wearing? Yeah, it switched. Why would it do that? Oh boy. Give me that. I don't know why it would let you pick an armor someone else is using. Anywho, that's mine. Who are you?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Just kidding. I'm wrong. It's Ontario. Well, Ontario doesn't look this beautiful. Well, the trees anyways. What happened here? Did you send a distress call? What happened?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
What were you doing outside?
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else you'd like to know?
Hell of a job until you had to guard something, I guess. Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Ooh. What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Is there more?
Alarms went.
You said the rafts broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Oh, what can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow.
Wait, I think there was more to that. No.
Wish they...
That's helpful.
Don't mean...
Okay, I'm gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Who are you?
Huh?
Okay. Hmm? 17th bar, okay.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
You got a mission for me? No? Wait.
Told you, you're staying put.
Let's go talk to the comm center guy. Hey, you.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
No, did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Yeah, I was totally not busy. Losing to overpowering enemies. Under control, that what you call hiding in an abandoned town?
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
Let's hear him out before judging, not to mention being up to no good. Let's hear him out.
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Intimidate. Tell me what you're actually doing here, or I'll let them know myself.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If
That
I
didn't
don't get that research back,
sound
my life is
intimidating.
over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Dental gel?
Toothpaste. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
You can couch it however you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste?
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
It's like discovering the best rocket fuel ever.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap Diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Appazap? What?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
What do you need?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Remove the curtains, retrieve the research, check. You want me to handle your Raptidon problem?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Sounds like it was chaos. You left him to die. I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
All you care about is how it affects you. I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than paperwork. All you care about is how it affects you.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
You must see how one could do exactly that, can't you? What, should I mistake it for compassion?
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here.
Seem like a jerk. Just want you to admit that you're a heartless bastard. Yeah.
Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
Guess I'll just have to take your word for it. Saving, okay. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it for now. Next time I come back, I won't get killed. What's going on here? There's other ships coming in? I thought this was... There's another one. I thought this was a secret area. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Next time, I'll come back and do this. Find out what's going on with these Raptidons. You know. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Take care of yourself.